In Instant Expert this week, we're taking a closer look at the reveal trailer for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, rounding up all the things you may have missed in Sledgehammer's futuristic take on the world's biggest FPS franchise. We'll start with an obvious one. We know that Advanced Warfare focuses on private military companies, also known as PMCs. The Atlas logo is seen numerous times, a PMC that's clearly at the heart of Advanced Warfare's plot, which we'll come back to in a bit. The next thing we see is an Atlas base that's apparently filled with prisoners. It's all a little bit Guantanamo, with echoes of the harrowing stuff we've seen in Metal Gear Solid 5. It also looks like it might be located in America, given the flag in the background. That, or it's confirmation that at least one point in the game, Atlas is working for the US. There's a glimpse in the background here of Seattle's Space Needle, and later footage of San Fran's Golden Gate Bridge implies that much of the US fighting in Advanced Warfare takes place on the West Coast. This shot also highlights how important aerial warfare will be in the game. The trailer shows quadcopters, drones, stealth choppers, and more. It seems that access to exoskeletons is universal, with everyone decked out in Atlas-branded mech suits. We understand you'll play as Private Mitchell, a Marine who accepts a position within Atlas before being fitted with a body-enhancing exosuit. Judging from the events in the trailer, it seems Mitchell and his associates may break off from Atlas at some point in the story, no doubt after discovering some morally dubious revelation. Their clothing changes from the all-black Atlas look to this more rough and ready olive green, and they're later seen fighting against their former associates. Interestingly, we know that Mitchell is a squad mate of one Will Irons, the son of Atlas Corporation CEO Jonathan Irons, who we'll come back to in a bit. There could be a hint in the background of this shot. The words Biolabs Sector 2 Data Terminal can be seen, suggesting that Atlas may be after biological weapons, or perhaps they're charged with protecting them. That said, the presence of those flaming servers also means that perhaps it's just biological information rather than weaponry that they're after, which is equally dangerous in the wrong hands. Here's another confirmed location, Lagos, the most populous city in Nigeria, which we'll see a few times in this trailer. Check out the Keep Lagos Clean sign in the background for proof. This bit shows that one of the game's big set pieces clearly takes place in San Francisco. This reinforces what we said earlier about a West Coast focus for the US sections, and it's also a chance to see a massive exosuit-enabled jump in action. And that brings us to Kevin Spacey, aka Jonathan Irons, CEO of Atlas. Look at the screen behind him and you can see the Atlas logo, not to mention that telling, spinning globe. His speech itself is certainly worth a listen. COD has often explored the politics of military operations, so the privatisation and outsourcing of military resources will be full of rich themes for Advanced Warfare to explore. It also looks like the guy in the grey suit that Irons is addressing is later seen being shot. We don't know who he is, but the disdain with which Irons says journalist suggests that he may be press, and this could be Irons sending a message. There's a quick glimpse here of some modified helmets with different lenses, which indicates that multiple vision modes may be in, something we've seen before, but it's exciting to see what Advanced Warfare will do with it. You can expect some discrepancy between the level of tech each faction has too. At times it seems like Mitchell, who's often seen wearing a beanie rather than a high-tech helmet, might be fighting against enemies with better technology. There's a few glimpses here of some tantalising new gear, most notably those Geomapping Grenades that can be used to pick out heat signatures and enemy locations. This almost Batman-like emphasis on stealth and planning tells us that Advanced Warfare might be less linear than previous COD games. We see here that there are different kinds of armour too. We're hoping that we wouldn't see this unless we got a chance to use it. We also know that the standard exosuit can be upgraded as the game progresses by spending points earned in completed missions. There do seem to be different abilities associated with the suit, like jumping, melee attacks and so forth, so you might be able to pick your upgrade paths like in Deus Ex Human Revolution. Here's a look at an entirely new wall climbing feature that, if we're honest, we don't expect to feature throughout. It's more likely that this is a set piece similar in nature to the ice climbing bit from Modern Warfare 2. Of course, if we're wrong, it could potentially mean open world possibilities never before seen in a COD game. We'll use these hoverbikes to highlight the incredible proliferation of vehicles in Advanced Warfare. As well as bikes, we've seen helicopters, gunboats, armoured cars and walking tanks. While some sections clearly have the grand feel of an exhilarating set piece about them, this could hint at a more battlefield-influenced approach to the as-yet unseen multiplayer modes. We'll stop here for a second to see another new location, Greece. This could be merely a cutscene illustrating the scale of the war, or confirmation of a brand new sphere of conflict. We'll just have to wait and see. This is obviously our first glimpse at the brand new deployable cover in the game, which is pretty awesome, but there's more here than that. Power seems to be a recurring theme. The clue is in the "Power changes everything" tagline, and this battle takes place in the Vectron energy station, which we see numerous times throughout the trailer. Given the futuristic setting, the requirements of the technology and the pseudoscience name of the station, this could be about control of some advanced, renewable source of energy. We later see a full-scale aerial assault on the station, highlighting exactly how important it is, and there's a Vectron energy tanker on the Golden Gate Bridge as well. And we'll make one final point about the audio. The game's soundtrack is written by Metal Gear Solid composer Harry Gregson Williams. The perfect choice, surely, for a game about the dangers of advanced military technology. Well, that's all we've got for now, but if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and let us know in the comments if there's anything we missed. Please remember to subscribe for more Call of Duty Advanced Warfare in the future, and if you want more Instant Expert, you can click here to see 8 amazing things you missed in Destiny, and here to see everything we know about Assassin's Creed Unity.